Hello, everyone. As usual, as every Wednesday, we have Coach Radha with us to cover a very important topics about success. Since maybe 2 months, we cover bunch of episode to make you more successful in your life, and today it's part of it. It's health habits for success. Hello, Radha. How are you?
I'm doing great, Mariam. How are you?
Good. Alhamdulillah. نشكر الله.
I I know everything is important, all of these things we've been talking about, but some of you who have coached before, they know I talk about my brain health tools that I had shared with you.
Mm.
So one of my tools is awareness. We've talked about that. We've talked about breath work.
Yeah.
We went through the episode. Now, this what I want to talk about today, and of course, Miriam's going to share with me because with her experience, is all to do with what are you putting in you. So, food, and also moving your body. Why it is so critical and so crucial, because this is something that people don't think about or don't actually. It's a very sensitive topic, right, Mariam? When you
Yeah.
talk about food, I notice even when I ask my clients, when I start to, oh, let's talk about food, I could see they're like, I don't want to go there because
Mhm.
it's a very sensitive subject, and also moving your body.
Especially if you like food like me, it's really sensitive.
Yes, we all do. Me too, right? But I'm wanting everyone to understand how it affects our mental health, how it's affecting our emotional health, how it affects our success, and how it affects our business, work, relationships.
Yeah, I agree. I
Because we
agree
think,
because I have this experience before. Since I changed and cut off some of the food is not good for me, it's not healthy, everything is shift. Yeah, I agree. I at the beginning, guys, I didn't like the idea. To be honest with you, I don't like it, and I try several times not cut off what I used to do or eat. But eventually, I discover when for 1 week when I listen to Radha and continue with what she told me, I found the result.
difference, right?
Yeah,
You could see it right away. You
yeah.
could see right away as soon as you take change. We should have spoken about this right in the beginning of our episodes.
It's not too late.
Not too late. And I'll tell you the reason I'm sharing this, because I've had multiple clients who I've worked with them before, and all of a sudden they started to see they were not feeling good emotionally.
Mm.
So to point, like kind of going to the way they were a while back. But so of course I always check in with them. Okay, so are you doing this? Are you doing that? And they're like, I'm doing everything and I don't understand what's wrong with me. Why am I feeling this way? Right? And especially if it's someone who's gone through serious trauma and stuff in their lives. So they think that's what's affecting them. But so then I ask the secret question.
What do you
How's your
eat?
diet? Like, what are you eating?
Yeah.
And yes, like I said, I mean, even with me too, and that was the biggest thing. It was the food part. But once you don't understand, and no one tells you, the doctors don't tell you. I remember asking my doctor certain, because I had other health issues, certain things, can I change? Oh, no, no. Right? They don't really come out and tell you, especially when it comes to emotional health, especially when it comes to dealing with trauma in your life, when it comes to dealing with anything. What you put in your body, the food is really important, and also moving the body. So go a little bit deeper relating to food in a second, but exercise makes everybody go, I don't have time. I don't have the money to go to the gym. These are the reasons I always hear, right? I don't have the money. I don't have the time. I can't. Are
To
you
be
pointing
honest,
at yourself?
to be honest with you, I don't like sport. I don't like exercise. Not because I don't have money. I used to enroll in in like a gym, a very very like expensive gym, and my friend always laughed at me. She told me, "Are you coming to do like a sport or just to move a little
Relax.
bit, like relax?" I don't like it, to be honest with you. But is a little of a stretch exercise is okay.
Yeah, yeah, like what I have shared with you, and that's what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
share. And
yeah,
that's what I want to talk about. Today I want to talk about making it easy, making it fun. We're also letting you know that this is for your brain health.
yeah,
And then if your brain is feeling good, then your body's feeling good, and your body's feeling good, and everything else is good. So making your physical body, your mental body, all of that energy body, all a priority. So let's go back to talking about food and the effects of it. So, Miriam, you've probably seen the symptoms of, depression. You probably experienced it, and also, anxiety, mental health challenges, illnesses, whatever, all of
yeah,
that, right? So you know the symptoms of those.
yeah.
Now, do you know the symptoms of someone who's diabetic?
Sometimes they shaking like the panic attack and feel like maybe short of breath.
Short of breath. Because when you go in the doctor's office, they have all of the symptoms sitting there, right? There's so many of it. And guess what? They're similar.
Mm,
So the emotional, mental health, all of that, those symptoms are similar to someone being diabetic. So I'm not talking about you being diabetic, but how it affects your glucose level,
yeah.
because that's the problem.
Mm,
So keep it simple, not telling everyone to just go take everything out of the diet, but if you could start off eliminating processed food. So I'm not a nutritionist, but believe me, this is like I'm saying, I'm not telling someone, okay, eat this and eat that. No, no. How about try to take out some processed food out of your diet? And
chocolate.
then take out chocolate. Yeah, don't, yeah, me too. But I know what it does to me. But I'll also give you tricks where you can have chocolate. Okay.
Dark one. Eat dark one. I don't like it. Okay.
No,
For
no, no.
some
You
reason,
can
I
have the
don't
milk.
like chocolate.
You can have the milk chocolate. But what I'm talking about is, and also refined sugar.
Yeah.
So try to eliminate it. But what you what I would like you to do in the beginning is take it out of your breakfast. First thing in the morning. So breakfast is what? Breaking your fast.
Correct.
So after dinner, whatever time it was, the body's gone through so much trying to digest and everything else. Now, if you're putting sugar right in your body, first thing in the morning, or if you do, midday, whatever it is, that's basically spiking your glucose level
Yeah.
right up. Because sugar is actually like dopamine, that happy drug. Not really, yes, some part of the energy too, right? But it's mainly that. Feels so good. Your body's like, you feel like, oh, I'm energized. I feel good. And then what happens? You get that crash.
Mm,
Get that crash right after we start to feel tired. Oh no, I don't feel good. Then you start to crave more. And then it goes on and on. So it's similar as getting addicted to hard drugs,
mm.
right? So just knowing that if you want to have sugar, how about this? In the morning, put some good fat in your body. But see what works for you. Your body will tell you. Your body knows.
Yes, I agree.
Start to slowly eliminate certain things, but
Mm.
especially in the morning, be very mindful. Now, anyone who, some of the clients who were going through all of this, and when I got them to take that out, I actually have some messages come through where within a week they're like, wow, I feel so much better. And that was just by shifting, just taking those things out of the diet in the morning.
I am one of them, to be honest with you, because I used to eat with the at the morning with the coffee, a piece of cake or a chocolate or
Mm.
cookies with the chocolate. This is my favorites. But since I cut off, I feel more active, more, even my mood comes
Yes.
down big time.
Yeah.
And now when I taste, I feel like sometimes I like to eat a piece, okay? But
Mhm.
I don't like the taste anymore. I don't know.
Yes.
You believe that? I can't.
Yes. It's
Even
like
if
with me
I
too.
need, I don't like it.
Yes, 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 definitely. And also, don't you not feel that when you do eat food like that, or like cereals with lots of sugar in it, and toast and bread and jam and jelly and everything else, how do you feel after? Do you not feel sluggish? Do you not start to feel tired?
Yeah.
And then what do we end up doing? I haven't been doing this for like, I never really liked sugar stuff first thing in the morning, but of course, like bread and stuff I used to years ago. But then now people now everyone will start to go drink coffee because you feel tired,
Mm,
right? So it becomes, or then now you crave for other sugary stuff. So this just goes on and on. So especially first thing in the morning. And I'm talking also fruits.
mm.
So have good fat, there's avocado, there's, you could put protein.
Egg.
Yeah, exactly. Vegetables, there's nuts, but see what works for your body. That's what you have to go by, is see what works for your body. And then um, later on at lunch, so talking about having that treats, because I do treat myself in the weekend. But if you actually eat any kind of vegetables or something first before you putting carbs or anything sugary, bread, have that first, because now that coats your body, your stomach. So it's not like when you eat carbs, it's turning to sugar right away. Right? So that it will stop it. So just have some salad or something before having carbs, but not in the morning. Try and avoid that. You'll notice such a big difference if you just start to take that out,
Mm,
because that's what causes that. Yes, you'll feel really good because of course that dopamine hit, that feeling good hormones, but then afterwards you're gonna have that crash. Even lunchtime, I don't know when was the last time I had, like, sandwich or rice or anything for lunch. I used to before. But when I'm around people, even at work, they will eat that. And next thing you know, they'll say, I need a nap now, because they're like all tired, sluggish. My lunches before, like when I used to eat things like this, I didn't want to work afterwards,
yeah, you are right.
right? But now then I don't have any of this, in the morning or lunch. I have rice in the evening with my dinner. But again, then I have a little salad before having rice, and with protein. But just mixing things up, but just being very mindful when you're putting sugar in your body.
Mm,
And then maybe take it out and then see how you feel. And you'll notice a big difference. So that's going to affect you. Now, how it affects your success? Well, if you feel better, everything else is going to work out better for you, right? You're not irritated. One of the symptoms for diabetes is also irritation. I've seen that. You get irritated, you get angry, right? And that's also when you have mental health issues or emotional state. It's the same thing. You get angry, you get irritated.
mm.
The food does add to it. So if you're already going through something and now you're eating food like this, it's not going to happen, because there's parts of your brain just cannot handle that, because it blocks some of the good hormones. I don't want to get technical and go in detail with all of that, but that's what it is. Try it. It doesn't hurt, right? Eliminate it and see how you feel.
Yeah. Can you like summarize the healthy routine from the beginning of the morning? What we should to do?
Okay, the what I've talked about before
Yeah,
too.
because we divide it in many
Yeah,
like episodes. If
sure.
we can make it like summarize it in one.
Sounds good. I'll definitely do that, but let's just quickly talk about moving the body.
Yeah.
So the food right there. Now, moving the body, what I've been doing for a long time now is I've created a little routine for myself, and I do this every single day. So, stretching and then doing cardio.
Mm.
So, that can be even for a few minutes, even 5 minutes if you do that, because you want to get your heart rate up.
Yeah.
And then doing that high intensity interval workout. So basically what it does is kind of mimics that fight and flight and rest and digest. So your heart rate goes up. Now it trains your body that you can have that stress response. It goes up, and then you relax into that rest and digest. So your
Mm.
body gets trained. And also when you work out, of course, all of those yummy, I always say yummy hormones get start to flow. You feel good,
Yeah.
right? And so I switch it between it. Start with the stretch, and I have a stepper. I got a stepper. I do this outside. I jump on there and I stop. I stretch. I do that for a few minutes. Sometimes it'll be longer. And then weekend, of course, I love to go hiking, so I end up going doing that. But same there too. I will, go up the hill and then I'll stop. I go up the hill, walk a little bit faster and then I'll stop. So doing that. But I also, what I add is affirmations with it. So now when you're feeling good and you say all this good stuff to yourself, you're rewiring your mind at the same time too. So I would say when I'm doing the cardio, I'm like, I'm strong, I'm confident, I'm healthy, I'm having an amazing day. And then I kind of stop. And then when I'm stretching, I would say, I'm safe, I'm supported, I'm feeling peaceful. So you do multiple things. And when you do that every morning, even for a few minutes, so there's no reason you can't, anyone can do. You can even, if you have health issues, I totally understand. If you can't like move with your legs too fast, standing, putting your hands up, touching the ground really quick, or even just walking fast, any way to get your heart rate up, do that. You'll notice such a big difference.
Yeah.
So don't have to go to the gym and spend an hour, all of that. No. And then later, of course, you want to work out your body and you want to. I have added weights and stuff now too, because just to strengthen my upper body due to the situations I've had, I started to do that. Of course, you can start to do all of that. But what I'm talking about is for the brain health in the beginning, a few minutes every morning. So now let me summarize. Okay, so my morning routine, so I'll share what my morning routine is. When my eyes open up, gratitude. Right
Mm.
away, I am saying all of the things that I am happy about. And that actually starts automatically. Doesn't matter what time in the morning I get up. Gratitude, everything that I appreciate, everything that I'm happy, and starting from a basic needs of me.
Mm.
And then once, I go and I do my breath work.
Mm.
So that's some depending. You don't have to do for this long. I'll do 15 minutes. Sometimes I'll go half an hour. I'll do my breath work. I'll sit in silence. When I sit in silence, I also create my intention of how I want my day to be or whatever my vision is. I want to do that. I write, I do affirmations, all
Mm.
of that. And then I do my workout. So the few minutes of moving my body. Okay. I did miss one thing, lemon water first thing in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
So when I get up,
Very good. It's very good.
yeah, so lemon water, that's the first, right? So now move my body, shower and everything else, and then I enjoy my coffee. And with that too is like the mindfulness. So when I'm doing any of these things, I'm in the present moment. I'm aware of what's going on. So I'm not getting triggered. I'm not reacting. And I enjoy that time, especially with even when I'm having my coffee. Then after that is I have my smoothie, and that's filled with all good stuff, good fat. And then I spend a little bit of time reading, and this is all to do with my the work that I'm doing, or maybe I'm doing some course, or I'll probably watch a podcast. So all good stuff. So from the moment I get up till I start my day or start my work, it's all about feeding me with good food, good thoughts, and all of that good energy into my body. Now I can show up to the world feeling good, feeling peaceful, feeling amazing.
Yeah, like
Where,
a fuel for your body, soul, and for your mind.
yes, mind, body, spirit, or soul, all of it, I take care of all of this. Now I can go on throughout the day. When things come up, I can deal with that. But also, here I am, I'm spreading this love out with everybody. So when I go out there, I'm feeling good. And I always get this feedback because people like, wow, what are you doing? What is your secret?
Yes, glowing. It's different.
Yes,
Even
yes,
if any things happen to you, you will take it in good
yeah, yes,
reaction, not in fight reaction.
yes. Because you're calm, your brain's working properly. That's the key.
Mm.
Right? Like with me, because I don't put food like that. But believe me, there's been times in the weekend I've gone for brunch. And here it is. I've eaten carbs like potatoes or rice, bread or something. Ooh,
You
guess what? Guess what Radha has to do after? She goes and takes a nap. I'm not kidding you. Forget about having anything happen later. Forget about coaching that day. And I'm serious about this. That's why, because I have my reason why I have to do all of this. And this is all of you. And this is also for me to experience life. So I don't spend my day in bed or
yeah,
feeling yucky all day. I want to show up. I want to experience life and I want to spread joy in other people's lives. So that means I have to let go of that food like that. But I do cheat, but I know how to get around it. I
mm.
eat good food and then I have my ice cream or cheesecake.
Once per week, it's okay.
That's
Once,
what I, yes. Yeah. That's what I do. And I hang out with my family in the weekends and we treat ourselves to yummy, delicious, desserts. And but with no regret and no guilt after.
yeah,
That's also the trick. It's
yeah,
not feeling bad afterwards.
yeah. I agree. Thank you so much, Radha, for very good information. And really, it's very important to follow this like a daily routine in everything
Mhm.
to feed our body, our soul, and our mind. It's very important to find the success. Thank you so
Exactly.
much,
You're
and
very
see
well.
you next week. Bye
Yes, thank
bye.
you everyone for watching. And of course, again, if you have any questions or comments, put it in the comment section, or if you want to reach out and if you want to find out exactly, the plan so you can follow, send me a message. I'll be here to help you.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye bye.
Bye.